One of the things we love to do is take the time and help the co-op owners understand every step of the way, and what we're doing is to help reduce that carbon footprint and help save energy and put money back in their pocket where it belongs. By installing high efficiency heat pumps throughout the home and strategically placing them in the right locations and taking the extra time to educate the tenants on how the units operate, what temperature settings they should be set at, and how the units need to fully operate properly to reduce those emissions and save them money is truly crucial in what we do with them each and every day.
It was a big operation, and it's certainly something that Emily Murphy would never have been able to afford on their own. And everybody in social housing is working towards a net zero themselves, trying to help the environment. And I think without One Click, it wouldn't have happened here. We're a fairly small nonprofit. We've only got 39 units, and which is why I think we were one of the first. We wouldn't have been able to do it without One Click's help.
One Click helps our co-op save money in many different ways. Number one is by making sure we properly size and we properly fit each unit with the right size equipment, and making sure that they're properly located in the right, most strategic places. One of the other ways that we try and help them save money is also help them educate on how to use the equipment properly. Not only are we installing the product, but we're teaching each and every tenant how to operate it, how to make sure that they function properly, how to take care of its regular maintenance service, and then to make sure that they have any questions, that we're also available for them at any time, 24 hours a day.
The outside installation looks pretty sharp, and it's certainly better than having the air conditioning hanging out the windows, and most of them old, dilapidated, all different types of units was the problem, right? The project is so big. As a sole operator, as I'm in the driver's seat, I don't have maintenance staff. The board of directors are all volunteers, so they are not willing to get into the driver's seat to plan something like this. One Click did it all. It's one click and a one-stop shop. So for me, it was super. I didn't have to worry about it. I just had to deal with tenants' grumpiness every now and then. One Click were here in a moment's notice. They helped us as much as they possibly could. So that's the benefit of using One Click to trying to do it on your own.
So during the installation process, we do follow a couple of key factors. One is making sure that we treat everyone's home like it's grandma's house. We don't want it to be like mom's house. We don't want it to be like our house. We want it to be like grandma's house. Grandma's house is clean, it's respected, and we make sure that grandma's happy when we leave. That approach, I know, sounds a little silly, but truly at the end of the day, it gives the best experience to our tenants, our customers, and even for our installers with regards to health and safety. That's why we make sure they wear their shoe booties, we put our drop cloths down, we bring our own vacuums to clean everything up. We want to leave the home in better shape than it was when we got there, when we leave.
The process was great. They were able to answer any question I had. They were understandable, they were compassionate, respectful. That's number one as a customer having a heat pump installed in my unit. It was great experience all the way.
The average installation usually is between a day to 2 days at most. We actually like to come and visit beforehand to make sure the tenants are fully aware of what we're doing. We also then like to make sure that if any help is needed or required, we can actually help them by relocating materials, getting the site prepped and getting everything ready so that when the installers show up that day to do the work, they maximize or minimize that effort to that homeowner. And then at the end of the day, they get a really good experience when the job is completed.
I was able to go to a meeting and I was carefully explain how it works, the benefit of it, and I do see a great benefit of using the heat pump instead of using a portable AC. It does, like, the heat pump does the whole house, and I did see a huge cut on my hydro. That is the number one, especially when everything is going up these days. This is a great heat pump, and as well to save money and staying cool for the summer.
It was feeling the warmth from the heat pump. When you're used to heat coming from an electric baseboard heat, you don't feel the warmth, you have to walk into the warmth. A heat pump is blowing the warmth over you, and the fact that we started in December just as it went cold, it was feeling that, oh yeah, that's nice.
So the other great advantage of working with One Click is partnerships that we have with most of our suppliers across the country. We've opened up national accounts, allowing us to get the best costing possible. The more money we save, the more people we can actually get into, and we can actually knock on more doors and help those customers out even further. One of the other advantages is our relationship and our partnerships with our contractors, meaning that we're actually able to help them, educate them into a market that is not so well known, but we're providing them with all the training, all the knowledge, and all the know-how. We also then make the sites that we work at very safe and very efficient. We have a bin which we keep on site to minimize the amount of travel back and forth, to keep better inventory track, to make sure that we have the extra little parts that may be required just out of the blue available on hand to save on time. The other key factor is also all of the logistics and all of the costing to run a project like this. Many other small partners can't afford to actually go out and get the resources to make this type of application happen. We are fortunate by our team at One Click that we're able to do that and then keep that focus on the job itself and not about where the funds are coming from to make sure the work can continue to move forward. And then it allows everybody to have peace of mind, knowing that a site is ran well, it's ran efficient, it's ran safely, and it's ran on time. One Click's overall goal truly is not to be the biggest, but to be the best at what we do, but to make sure we have fun, we do a good job, and our tenants and our customers are extremely happy.